Hey, the doc here from Mustang Restorations. Well, you know how the doc is always in? Well, now I'm in my car. I'm on my way to the shop this morning. It's kind of snowy out here in Chicago, and I'm thinking, people are going to be starting to drive really weird and backwards. And it reminded me of a story of a guy that came in with a 65 Mustang six-cylinder coupe, nothing special, had no radio in it, just a heater. And he's telling me how when he goes to crank the engine, it makes a funny noise and then starts. So I pop the hood on the thing and I take a look and I said, all right, well, crank the engine. Let me hear what you talk about. So sure enough, he goes to crank the engine and the motor's going, pa, 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 da, 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 da. It's shaking and rattling and rolling. And then all of a sudden it starts and it actually runs reasonably well. I'm like, shut it off and let's do it again. Same thing second time. Pa, 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 da, 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 rattle, 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 boom. And it starts and runs fairly well. So I'm like, all right, shut it off. Let me take a look at this thing. So I'm looking around and I see that he's got a brand new battery in it. Well, the engine itself didn't have a very good ground to it. So what he had done was he had put the positive on the negative and the negative on the positive, which didn't necessarily make a spark or an electrical short or even potentially burn the car up. But what it did do was when he turned the key, it made the engine run in a rotation that was backwards. And although it was still able to build up compression and it still got gasoline because it was mechanical and it still got spark, it made all that rattling noise until finally it just built up and then started and ran reasonably well. So lesson learned there. Make sure you put your positive on your positive and your negative on your negative. And remember, this doctor, the doctor of restoration, I'm always in, whether I'm in my car or in the shop.